Behind me you see the Astoria Coffee House, which is the busiest coffee house in all Wellington. They have kind of an, traditional interior and, cuisine like from all over the world. In the lunch break it's very busy here. I have been here before, but now you can really see a little bit. A little bit more about the coffee culture. The coffee culture here in New Zealand is really part of the identity of the city, and it started in the 1930s with milk bars. They came here with the American troops in the Second World War. Later in the 50s the real coffee culture started with lots of influences from immigrants all over from Europe. They came here to New Zealand, and so they implemented coffee bars and coffee houses here in New Zealand. There are about 300 coffee houses in Wellington alone, so you see it's quite a lot, and you really have to figure out which one you like. They have all different specialties, and also they have like 15 roasteries here where they roast the coffee itself. For me, I'm not really feel attracted to go in there because you cannot smoke outside, you cannot smoke inside, and I just like to have coffee and a cigarette. So I checked the menu, and it's quite, like what you would expect: espresso, latte, macchiato, everything what you usually have. They do roast their own beans, and it's just one of the coffee houses here. And right next to it is a huge building where you find a lot of companies. As Wellington, beside that, all the embassies are here, all the main businesses are here as well. So it's compared to Auckland does have a little bit more industry and more work, and maybe some more jobs, but here you have a little bit more stylish things, and which I think it's very attractive. Okay, well, I go on and I'm gonna show you the place. See, nice, here's the street, and there we have a wonderful fountain here behind me, wonderful fountain. And I go and look for a coffee house where can I smoke a cigarette, which would probably not really to find here, but I will see. In the back you see the waterfront here, and Wellington is not that big, so you can pretty much walk Lambton Quay, and it's all the shops in here, and then you go like the other street down there, you're already a little bit on the waterfront. And also you see a lot of little streets where you can go in, and which will bring you up then to the different towers here, as everything is a little bit hilly, and Wellington is very close to nature, about 10 minutes drive or so, and you're in the next jungle. And the only really tourist attraction beside the gallery, National Gallery, and the museum and everything I will probably visit is the cable. It's just something I never have done before, and I will go another day and just take a trip to Botanic Garden and see what about the flowers and the plants. So let's see, it's just Wellington on the what is today? It's Tuesday afternoon, I think. Yeah, it's Tuesday afternoon, and not really crowded as we used to have this in big cities like London or Frankfurt, where I'm born, or whatever, New York, I don't know. So I'm gonna taste some beer. Okay, wait. This is the bartender. This is the bartender.
And we'll carry on making the series.
Yeah, I go with that one. What is it called? It's Monty's Black Hall, the light dark beer for ladies. So I'm gonna take one, and I skip the coffee house because you cannot smoke the outside, and here you can smoke. So I'm gonna go outside. That looks great. What is your name?
Jack.
This is Jack. Where's Jack? Jack, he recommended that beer, and I just have to pay. Monty's. So I'm here in Monty's. Oh, I have to change the camera. And I just made what was his name again? Doug. I met Doug. Sorry, I'm really bad in that. And Doug is from South Africa, and he's living here for 5 years. And I want to know from Doug what he thinks is the best part of Wellington, or what he thinks is nice in Wellington. Hi, Doug.
Hi.
Say something.
The best part of Wellington.
There's a little information for you. Wellington has more restaurants per capita than New York City. So for a small city, we have a lot of restaurants. The beer is really good. There's a lot of brew houses, craft beer makers, and that sort of thing. And then if you go up the road, over the mountain, there's the Martinborough wineries. And everything's within a 2-hour drive.
So now I have another one about the meat revels, which is pretty much Kiwi tradition. And please, you can explain this to me.
In the old days, they used to, or even now, if you go to some of the small pubs around in the small villages and towns of New Zealand, they have a meat raffle where they get where people buy a ticket for $5, and then they get to raffle for a big platter of meat. And I guess because meat used to be really expensive, so it was a way for them to get all the meat that they needed for the month.
Yeah, but it's pretty much a Kiwi thing, you know. And so, I see you next time.